The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. The Dome, home to the Orange in Syracuse University. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the SMU Mustangs, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Syracuse Orange. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So SMU's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You may get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Here comes the offense on second down. On the run, it's Coleman. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. And the Mustangs come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. He'll pull it on the read. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Mustangs line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. So Syracuse's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And guys, any discussion about this offense has to start and end with the guy behind center.
Yeah, I mean, the quarterback, he gets the ball on every play. He's got to be the leader. He's got to be able to throw the football. So many times you see Jesse where they can run it as well, but he's the captain usually on most teams. It starts and ends with him.
Yeah, and David, the thing you love about this guy, too, is he's such a good distributor and facilitator.
Turning it on! They get him out of bounds. Couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Big play to start this drive, and they're already out at the 48. It's first down. Out of the backfield, he's open. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Second down, he'll throw it. Quickly to the tight end. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
The Orange with a ton of options available on second and short. Wants to keep it in the air. Caught over the middle. It's McFadden. A quick tackle made, but he's got ready for the first down. Syracuse right back at it. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Makes the grab on the left. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Fires to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Orange.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing them. because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Syracuse 7, SMU 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Grabbed over the middle, it's Brown. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. To the air, it's Hawkins. Grab near the sticks, it's Crispin. And he gets it up to the 36, it'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving, let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. And the Mustangs are rolling down the field. Off play action on first down. Finds his man. It's Dahl. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll snap it from the 48 on third and short. Handoff to the lone back. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. The Mustangs will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's McFadden. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Syracuse right back at it.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Oh, he's got some space. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Syracuse might take a shot here on second and short. Wants to go up top. Quick strike complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Well, this defense now is just getting gashed. And if you're the defensive coordinator, you might now want to think about being aggressive, changing up your play call.
Beck's going for the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Syracuse. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Handoff to the single back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Got his man downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. We've come to the break, and it's Syracuse on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So first down here as they go back to work. Quarterback keeper.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw on that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it to try to get his offense some positive yards.
Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. Just a short pass to the tight end. Breaks into the open. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. Makes the grab. It's Brown. At the 20, he's got space. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a first and goal. And the Mustangs, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looks as if he's going to run it. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. See if they can get it done on second and goal. Off the boot, looking for his man. They're working that left side. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Mustangs!
Number 0.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
14, SMU 7.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. He's got an open man. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you loved playing on teams with great offenses.
Finds his man. It's McNabb.
You just got to get this guy going in the offense. You got to hand it off to him. You got to throw it to him, too, on all different types of downs. I love it on first down here. Just getting him the ball in the passing game, let him make something happen and set up second and short.
Lost to throw again. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. It's 4th down and 14, but they're going to go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. Grabbed behind the line, it's Coleman. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Caught close to the marker, it's Crispin. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. That's caught. It's Brown. Still running at the 40. It's a seam wide open. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. The Mustangs, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Off the play fake on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Coleman. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on second and goal from the 6. Off the play fake. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week, it was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
They stop him short as he was trying to scramble and find his way to the goal line. Whistle whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Can this defense stop them again on 4th and goal? Let's it fly. Touchdown, SMU. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that is why timing is so important in the passing game. That is a critical 4th down. Down near the goal line, everything's going to happen quickly. It's got to be a great route. The quarterback has to get rid of it on time and make an accurate throw. 2 dudes on the exact same page coming up with a massive touchdown down near the goal line on 4th down.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's McNabb. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle, it's Tremble. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
Firing to the right, complete. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. Syracuse right back at it. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle is McNabb. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Tremble. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
Coming up, 4th down.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Converts on 4th down, still going. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. And as the clock is winding down here in the 1st half, they'll send out the field goal team. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. Good, right down the boulevard. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good 1st half of football in a great town like Syracuse. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this 2nd half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the dome in lovely central New York.
And the Mustangs will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They go to work in the 3rd quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their picked off. That's number 15 on the year. Got room on the return. Touchdown Mustangs! And they turn it into a defensive score.
Awesome job by the linebacker there in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes, spying the QB, knowing where that ball was going to get thrown, and then the ball skills, just to pluck it out of the air and take it back for a touchdown. Awesome work.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Syracuse.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. He's got him. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. On a little time, lets it go. He's got it. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Looking to throw again. Quarterback moving. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play. Ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
Syracuse lines up on third and short. Looking to throw for it. Grab near the marker. It's McFadden. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Syracuse right back at it.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man down the middle. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to swing it on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got it. Touchdown, Cuse. And that one will put him up here in the second half.
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights.
SMU, 21.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. Scanning the field, it's Hawkins. And they can't make the connection on third down. The Mustangs send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Tremble. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Second down coming up. Back to pass. Finds his target down the middle. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Syracuse right back at it. They'll go back to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to fire on second down. Working that left side now. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football. And you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Bend don't break by the defense, right? They've allowed a lot of big plays, but here in the red zone, great job in coverage on that third down, and now the offense is in an interesting situation.
Makes the grab. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Gonna look downfield again. Flushed out of the pocket. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Orange. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Aggressive, 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 man. This offense does not want to waste any time. They try to score quickly. 3 passing touchdowns in this game.
Syracuse 31, SMU 21.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the RPO, complete. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Backed up now, here's second and long. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Fires to the big fella. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Now the play fake. Trying to get rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. And the Mustangs will punt it away on 4th down. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Throws to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Yeah, and how about the linebacker? You know, you ask him to do so much on the football field and cover so much ground. You don't always ask him to go man-to-man, but when you do, the linebacker comes through, swats the ball to the ground.
Going deep. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He has the first and still on his feet. Going the other way, and he's got room. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen.
31, SMU 21.
Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. Quickly out to the tight end. Crossing the 30, he's got away. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. They'll leave it with him. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll try the run. He breaks a tackle. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Mustangs line it up with a 1st and goal. He's looking to pass. Big fella moving. Tight end trying to get in. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. He'll take it himself. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, SMU.
And I tell you what, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. Just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
Syracuse 31, SMU 28.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Tremble. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Syracuse right back at it.
With you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Caught over the middle. It's McNabb. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Orange with a ton of options available on 2nd and short. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Might as well give it to him again. There he goes. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through it.
Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Fires to the tight end. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's McNabb. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Syracuse looked to be in dire straits to start this drive, but now they've got some room to operate. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
Yeah, nice run, and I think everybody knows. He's right there next to that 100-yard mark, 98 yards on the day. And that's a mark, man, when you hit that mark a lot of times and you take care of the football, you win a lot of football games. It's the more physical team. It's the team that makes it easy, makes it easier on their quarterback, and they've done that today.
He's going for the goal line. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. What will the offense dial up on 3rd and goal? Trying to run it in. Heading for the end zone, and he dropped it. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting the drive from their own one. Looking down the middle. Got a man. It's Crispin. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Get it out to the supersonic guy.
I don't love the play call at this juncture in the game. You're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Crispin. Turning it on. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42. They just keep firing. He wants a big play here late. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's second down. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got it at the 25. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Every second is meaningful, and they save a few of them with the spike. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They go to the ground. And they pick up just one. It'll be 3rd and 9. And the Mustangs moving quickly to the line. Wants to throw. It's Hawkins. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up. This game will come down to this. A field goal try to save them. Right down the boulevard. And they tie the game in the final seconds. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away.
And that's why this kid is so automatic. Set him up anywhere on the field, and he puts it right down the pipe.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Might be calling a hot route. Looking downfield on first down. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
And, man, this is a tough spot to be in as this offense. And the defense is so deep, and you wonder if that's why they threw the ball underneath. But, golly, with the clock where it is, you have to get somewhere down the field to give yourself a chance, an opportunity to maybe be successful at the end of this football game.
4 quarters, not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football and finding out which of these 2 teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays. Back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Looking to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
This quarterback now has over 400 yards passing. To do that, you have to have weapons catching the ball. You've seen that in this offense all game long. There are some dangerous playmakers in the perimeter.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Second and goal for the offense. Back to pass. Looking for the goal line. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Well, a short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
They want to dance their way in on third and goal. Touchdown, Syracuse. They take the lead here in overtime.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
To the air, it's Hawkins. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And it falls in, complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. This, the biggest play of the game so far. Going for it on fourth down in overtime. Can't make the grab. The desperation fourth down play, and this one is over. I know how to sum up this game succinctly. That was fun, and what a victory to remember.
Fun for them, fun for us, just the back and forth, games that are so nip and tuck. And you know every play matters so much. These are the games that we love to call.
Yeah, every play matters, David, and that's why coaching staffs practice overtime scenarios and situations throughout the week. It's important to drill these types of scenarios. You never know what games are going to go to OT, and when they do, you love to be able to go out and execute with the game on the line.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.